Good afternoon, everyone. It is January 9th, 2023. The market has just closed about 15 minutes ago. We had an interesting day. We got that breakout on Friday outside of this balance area that we've been trading in for a few weeks, and maybe it's about 2 weeks, I'm not too sure. We broke out of there, and what I was looking for today was that move into the 65 area. I had mentioned it before. It's the 2022 POC is 68.5, and I'd mentioned in the monthly outlook on a Twitter post from the end of December, on December 31st. I wrote it up that the Q4 value area, that was going to be key to deciding whether we continue to have a move up towards 4050, 4100s, 4155. That was going to be our key number, and what we did have today was a move into the Q4 value area high almost to the tick. You can see this here, Q4 value area high at 73, and I believe the high of the day was 73 quarter. Yeah, 73 quarter. So we hit that, distributed nicely, and we came down below. Now, importantly, we have finally caught up to the monthly developing value area standard deviation 2. So a typical value area is just the first standard deviation on either side of the trading range based on volume. This is just expanding that to the second standard deviation, and you can see this white line. That's what we're looking at. Held bid for a bit, and once we got below, we were able to lose the bid and start trending down into the close. So what I want to see here from bulls now is the same thing I wrote in the weekly outlook. This area needs to hold bid. This 71 to 96 area. I know it's a fat area, but there's some important stuff there. You have the yearly open, of course, also coinciding with the monthly open and a weekly open. So you got the yearly open around here at 81. You've got yearly and of course monthly and quarterly and all that VWAP sitting at 77 quarter, and you have regular value area high at 95. So if we can maintain the bid around this monthly VWAP to value area high on the month, we should be able to get back above 15, get back into today's value area. Let's pull that up, just right here. So 39.37, get above the weekly open, and I think we would be pushing these highs and perhaps closing the gap up to 95 or 97, whatever it is. Yeah, 97. So that's what I'm looking at. Is it looks like we built volume down here, we distributed up above, unable to break that Q4 value area high. That was the key number that I talked about at the end of the year. And now we're back to everyone's favorite 39.50 number, a little bit clearer here. This is just it's just the second half of the year's half back from 2022, and clearly it's still an important number, acting as a magnet now. Tomorrow we do have JPOW on before the open, so that is going to be important to note. I'm not going to really put out a formal plan for tomorrow just because I've got no idea how much he's going to move the market, but I do have that general idea that above 37, so back into today's value area, and I do want to be long. I think we'll get up into this point of control, perhaps have a little bit of a trapped long selling out, but I do think we'd get into the gap and start targeting December's value area high and perhaps even higher up. Interestingly, 2022 value area high not that far up, only at 40.60 roughly. Um, yeah, so I would be looking to get long above 37-ish, and below. I don't really want to engage in anything here. I think you're kind of playing in no man's land. There's not really momentum to the upside or the downside. You're trading in that pivot on the week, so I will be looking to get short, perhaps below the 80s. Yeah, I'll probably get short around 88 and wait for a bid somewhere around here if we do have one, and then get long off 96. But these numbers are not going to really be what I'll be using. This will need an update. Maybe I'll post that later today or before the open. So that is what I'm looking at. So far, we've had kind of what I was looking for. A sell-off of 73s, coming back in here, and I want to see a bid around that monthly VWAP and value area high. And if we hold that, I would be hesitant on being extremely short biased. I think we can make new highs on the year. Hope that helps. Just a 5-minute video for you guys. Hope that makes sense. Just following structure and the volume and trying to get used to those VWAP standard deviations to identify accumulation and distribution, as well as using that new 87% just standard deviation 2 of the volume profile on each relevant time frame. Hope that helps. Any updates, posted Twitter per usual. Have a good day.